Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, people. Benedicta, you don't reach here. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Omoye's Corner, right here, live. We have matters to discuss, so village people. Oh yeah, make una collect chair. Una carry una joko, stool, palm wine. Everything, make una carry and make we sit down, make we discuss matters that affect our community. Every day, 19 they happen. If we no sit down talk am, if we no sit down discuss am, I don't know as our community go take improve. So we need to be active. So carry your joko, carry kola nuts, bring your sisters, invite your brothers, make we come discuss the matter wey concern us. Yeah. So if you're joining me for the first time and you're new to my channel, thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you to all my subscribers. Not too much. I really appreciate your support. I no take them for granted at all, at all. Una do well. I appreciate una. Giddy gone. Well, over much self. They worry. How is everyone doing today? Make una enter. As una dey enter, because make una dey like, make una dey share. If you have not yet subscribed and you have been watching me with side eye since, please, this is your chance to subscribe. Subscribe and join the familia. Let's carry this ministry forward and upward. So what do you think about this Baba Ijesha matter? I listened to Princess's video. Hi, Adaya. Welcome. I listened to Princess's video yesterday. I no go lie, I cry, my people. I shed tears. I say, wow, the level of injustice is staggering. I could feel that woman's pain. I could feel her pain deep down to the bone marrow. I was crying. I was saying amen to all those heavy curses that was being laid. See, this is the problem. When injustice prevails in a society and people don't have any recourse, the only recourse they have is the Creator. And when somebody cries out in such anguish, with such anguish and pain, you have to be afraid. People need to be. You need to be cautious of English. You need to be cautious of your actions. Actions are very important. Don't just treat people anyhow because you feel, they don't know somebody. What the poor person does not have materially, he has spiritually. Because you cannot have everything. There's no one human being on the face of the earth that has everything. That's why you cannot trample on somebody's rights because you feel like, I got the money, I have the influence, I'm popular, so I can get away with anything. You have to be, the greater you are, any wise person understands this. The greater you are, the greater influence you pull, the more careful you should be in treating people because it has ramifications. You don't know how it's going to come back on you. Oh, that woman, all the pain that she was using to lay curses on those people yesterday. Please tell me that the universe has not heard her. Tell me, somebody that does not have help. When you don't have help, nobody is there physically to help you. Who do you think helps them? Who do you think helps them? It's so sad. I watched it yesterday. Yes, I understand that is a small victory in Nigeria, in a society where we know what happens. We know what goes on. It's a small victory. I can understand that. I can relate. But that woman suffered greatly, not to talk of the victim herself. Punch newspaper, Punch newspaper, Punch newspaper. An entire newspaper was printing pictures of minors just because they want to sell a story. These people, don't they have any moral any moral meter in their body system? I don't understand. What have we come to as a society? I remember growing up with grown men around, mentors, better people. When they see you, they are very protective of you. They're making sure you're not going in the wrong direction. They're telling you what to do. They might not even be related to you. They might just be people you know on the street. They will be the ones calling you out when you have bad behavior. That has changed. You saw the picture she shared. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Oh, I'm sorry. I've just been in my zone. Hello, GA. Hello, Mirabelle. Oh, I missed Mirabelle earlier. Hello, hello, Treasure, Desire, Rita, my sister. Welcome. Oh, welcome, everyone. Sister Tony, welcome. Thank you. You know, she showed a picture of Olu Jacobs where, she just started acting at that young age. You see the type of mentorship that man gave to her. Look at his body structure. Look at his body structure and the demeanor as he's tutoring her, whatever, in that still picture. That's a great example of a mentor. Where did the society become so decadent? I remember growing up in the midst of adults. That's not to say that these things did not happen then, but they were very limited. And because culture played a huge role, and we had traditional ways of dealing with certain things, people used to think twice before doing certain things. There are certain cultures where if this type of thing happens, they will use the person as a tutu for the gods. You people know that? They will use the person as a tutu for the gods. Because of social YouTube, I don't want to say the language, but you people understand what I'm saying. What happened to Adaya? Adaya? What happened to you, Adaya? Wow, I'm sorry to hear that, Adaya. Oh my God, I just saw that comment. Hi, Egosa, welcome. I hope it will encourage, other survivors, other victims to come out. This cannot keep going on, my people. We cannot fold hands. Evil continues because the good ones keep quiet. The good ones keep quiet, so the evil continues and continues and continues. We cannot be keeping quiet. Some people live with fathers that are like that. Some women are married to husbands. And the greatest pain for me is that women are the ones that are even perpetrating this even more. They are the ones that are better at covering up for these people. Women are our own worst enemies. Instead of you to call out what is bad, you will be covering for the person. You people, those people that have not had the chance to listen to Princess, go and listen to her video. Did you hear what she was saying? Calling out names of women. Even those that claim that they themselves had experienced something similar. The way, their attitude. Must you know someone to fight for their rights? Are you saying you cannot empathize with someone that's so far away from you? You cannot feel the pain that they feel. Hi, Waka, welcome. It's so sad. It really is. I watched that woman's video yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I was weeping. I was like, wow, this pain is too much now. It's too much for a human being. For another person, a fellow human being, to be crying with the depth, from deep within. That kind of cry, when you go crying from your soul. I felt helpless yesterday. Honestly, for a moment, I prayed that I could be Superwoman or Superman, like we see in movies. Just become Superman and go and remove all the evil from the land. As much as possible. It's not possible to remove the evil completely, but at least it was not like this when I was growing up. It was not like this. So We were surrounded by men, mentors that were men, good men. They didn't have much, but they imbibed some values in you. Relatives, they will even be the ones protecting you the most. I don't understand. I really don't get it. It was really sad watching her video. I don't know about you guys, though. I was very sad. I watched that video. I was sad. I was sad for her. I mean, I just couldn't help myself. I was just saying amen to all those heavy prayer, heavy curses. Those people should go and beg that woman. No. If they know what's good for them, they should go and rap baba for that woman. They should go and lay prostrate and be begging her. Words are powerful. Oh. The pain that woman said those things from, please, anybody, if they have sense, they should go and beg that woman. They should beg her in every way and ask for her forgiveness. That not be better thing. No. You can't ignore that. If you offend someone, if they are quiet, they don't say anything, and you think that you have shown them pepper, don't be quick to say sorry, because you don't know what is behind some people. Be very quick. I know we live in social media world where people can just do anything, say anything, and get away with it. Almost spirituality is real. I don't care what you believe in, but spirituality is real. Don't offend someone and just walk away and say, hey, what can they do? They cannot do anything. Never do that. Even if you step on their toes unknowingly, you recognize that, yes, I just stepped on someone's, immediately apologize. It's not going to take anything away from you. It's not going to make you less than you are. Hi, Neka. Welcome. Welcome, Neka. It's not going to make you less than you are. I watched it completely. I cried. I'm like, how is it when you don't have laws protecting people? This is what people resort to. They have to sit in the corners of their home. I mean, you guys listen to her when she said she doesn't care if they're coming after her life. What else? She's lost her joy. That's what she kept saying. She's gotten to a point where she does not care. You know, the psychological and the emotional damage that has been done to that woman. She even said it by herself that they were pushing her to see maybe she would just kukuma delete herself by herself. She would need serious therapy, Sister Toyin. Honestly, I said it to myself, I'm like, God, how can this woman get therapy? She obviously needs therapy. I'm not going to lie to you people. That woman is going to need serious therapy. And for those people that are calling this, they were insulting her because she does not have children, for crying out loud. Are people this forgetful? And now we go church pass for Nigeria. People be uttering things out of their mouth. They don't even know the impact of what they're uttering. You don't know what you are uttering out of your mouth. How can you be insulting someone because you feel like they don't have? What makes you think that you have the power to do so? Don't you know that what you have is because you have the opportunity? It was given to you. You did not have it for yourself. Everything you have was given to you. When you see someone that does not have, you say a silent prayer for them. If you don't have anything else to say, don't say anything. Just walk away. Just walk away. Whatever you have, it is because you were given. There are people who are in different situations in life. It was because it was given to them. Nobody gets nothing falls from the sky on top of anybody's lap. Nobody gets anything like that. We need to be careful. We need to exercise caution in every aspect of our lives. Whether you have, you don't have, is not the important thing. Are you a human being? Do you respect other people? Poor, rich, middle class, whatever, because you are human. The same way that they born that person, they born you. And nobody is going to grow wings and fly away from here. Everybody, now the same way, we go take come out. We need to be careful. If nothing else, always put that at the back of your mind that, you know what? All this gra-gra that I'm even doing up and down, at the end of the day, what results is it going to be? The greatest people that have lived, they are not alive today. The richest people that have lived, they are not alive today. The most powerful person is not here today. So what does anybody have to brag about? Eh? My village people, what do we have that we should brag about? Please tell me, is there anything that we have as fellow villagers that we should brag about? Is there anything? Is it money? Is it car? Is it children? Is it husbands? Is it whatever? Clothes? What do we have? Is it houses? What do we have that we should be bragging about? Eh? Absolutely. She's more than a mother to them than many people that even have children. That woman has raised 15 children. 15. Eh? Exactly. Mirabel, what do we have that we were not given? Nothing drops on anybody's lap from the sky. If you were born into a very wealthy family, it is not by your strength that you were born into that family. It is not by your strength. I don't understand though. We're so quick, we've forgotten the real aspect of life, and we think everything is just face value. Everything is just all social media, impressing or pressing. That's all it boils down to. No, it does not though. It does not boil down to it though. We need to be very, very careful in everything that we do. We need to exercise caution in everything that we will do. If you have, be grateful quietly. Be grateful in your heart. If you find someone that does not have, pray, say a prayer for them. If you don't want to say prayer, it's not by force. Just leave them alone and walk away. All those people that went to her DM and were saying all those types of things, if things start to happen in their lives now, they'll be saying, they will not be going to from one church to the other, because that's all they know how to do, and be going from one healing house to another. They'll be telling them it's their village people that is pursuing them. But you don't know that it is your own actions that has created what you're experiencing. Everybody is quick to say it's the devil, but there's a role that you play in it too. It's a choice. It's a choice. Anyone that has said anything negative to that woman, better go and apologize to her. Redeem yourself. You don't want anybody to be saying those things out of pain. Out of pain. You people don't understand though the depth of these things. Someone is crying out in pain because of what people are doing to her, and then you feel like the next thing that you're going to do is to even oppress her further and remind her that after all, you don't have children. Is it new? Oprah Winfrey does not have children, but all the children she has raised in her life is more than some people's countries. It's more than a country. If they say let them all come together and form country, there will be a country that will be called Oprah Winfrey country. How about that? But she does not have any children. We need to be careful with our utterances. We need to be careful. Whatever high horse you have placed yourself because you feel like you have attained, you have achieved, better bring yourself down from that horse. Because as you take climb down, now so person they feel fall from horse. So Shebi una know that one. You climb horse, you can fall down easily. Nigerians, they'll be using irrelevant things to insult somebody. And we're supposed to be very cultural. We're supposed to understand these things culturally. Exactly, Mirabel. The way she fought for this child, you would think that she's the one that gave birth to that child. The way she fought with every fiber of her being. You think she's the one that gave birth to that child. Most people that have children cannot fight for their children like this. Were we not here when somebody shared a message of a group on a Facebook that went to her group people and told them that her husband was being her daughter? Yeah? The man's stepdaughter. Did you people not read the advice they were giving to the woman? Don't leave your husband, though. Drive the girl, find a way to push her out of your house. How did she even know how to do these things? Were we not here? Did we not see it? Those are people's mothers. Those are parents. Eh? I'm sure she's very, no, what she did, a lot of mothers will not do it for their own children, what she did. Very few mothers will do it. It's not every woman that gives birth that's a mother. Some people don't even know how to take care of their own children. I have friends till today, in my age right now, I have friends that don't want to have anything to do with their mothers ever again. I know people like that for a fact. Eh? Because of the way their parents the mother treated them. We don't have it all, Adaya. We don't. I know a woman who bragged that she had 3 children and made mockery of others who didn't have. She lost the 3. Yes, absolutely. I've heard a similar story too. Someone, I think this person was in Canada. She lost all her children and her husband in an aircraft accident. All gone in one day. Who are we? Who are we that we should, because we have arrived or we have something, we should lord it over other people? We don't have anything. Oh, you are living this world with nothing. Even the clothes on your back are not going with you. Not to talk of other things. We need to be reminded, though, that end of life is more important. Your life that you're living, if you know that at one stage it's going to come to an end, you will structure your life properly. You will think before you say anything or do anything. When you see someone suffering, you'll be quick to empathize. You will not just be quick to be castigating and the fight that is not your own, you carry it on top of your head and heap and thereby bring problem into your family lineage, problem that did not exist before. You will now use your hand to go and carry the problem from outside and bring it into your lineage. And then your children and the person's children and their children's children will be suffering from something they know nothing about. And people will now, when things start to happen, they will say it's one village person. Meanwhile, it is somebody in the household that has gone to use their hand to draw nonsense into the house. Exactly. There are people who choose not to have children just so that they can adopt. Yes. There are people like that. They're not carried away by all these worldly things because they can't deal. They don't like the stress that it comes with. So they just live their lives quietly and do the bit that they can do. Was it not somebody that adopted Joke Silva? The person that raised Joke Silva was not her real mother. The woman did not want to have children, so she adopted Joke Silva and infused all her knowledge in her. What are we saying? Hi, Marshall's daughter. Welcome. Hi, Marusta. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody raised Joke Silva. The person did not say, oh, because I didn't have children, she adopted the girl, raised her. Look at her today. The way we take this life, honestly, sometimes I wonder, the creator himself go sit down and go just look all of us. He go say, look at all this, look at this coconut head children that I have, for crying out loud. Hello, unapologetic me, welcome. Thanks for joining us. You understand? You go just sit down and go see, look at all these coconut children that I have. They don't even know their left from their right, insulting each other as if tomorrow is promised to them. This one that is doing anyhow now, he does not know that his time is in 2 days' time, or in this night, the person is not going. I mean, come on, what are we doing? This life, now small, now small person need to take this life. You go dey waka small. Don't think that you are standing, even when you feel like you have it all. Don't think, oh yes, I have it all now. Who cares? Nobody can tell me anything. When you have it all, that's when you should even be more concerned and be worried. I'm telling you. That's when you should be more concerned. That's when you should quietly and be saying, God, I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for all these things that I have, because I know it's not by my own. It's not because I'm good. It's not because I'm the best person. I'm grateful. I just want you to know that I'm grateful. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my husband. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for my associations. I'm grateful for the blessings. Quietly. Because you don't know what tomorrow holds. You don't. Exactly. Empathy is a necessity for a human being. You don't have to be directly impacted to feel empathy for anyone. Someone's pain should be your pain. It should be your pain. Forget all this idea of coming on social media and showing the world, oh, I just, oh, look at all my houses flashing, like all these politicians and all these celebrities do. Come, flash cars, come, flash. You are in, by doing that, you're causing people grief. People are going to give an arm and a leg just because they want to be like you. People are turning themselves into something else just because they want to be like you, not knowing that it's because of you. It is because of you that they are doing it, because they see that why can't I have this? I also want to have this. Even though everything in life is a process, you don't have today does not mean you're not going to have tomorrow. It doesn't mean you're not going to have tomorrow. And most of those people who do all these things, their lives are miserable. They're not happy. They're their own worst enemies. Exactly, Adaya. Exactly. You have or you don't. Thank you very much, Lily. That's an impactful statement. You have, you don't have does not make you live an impactful life. It does not, whether you have, it's not how much you have that determines what kind of life you led. It is the lives you impact. The lives you impact are your wealth. It is not your paper money. It's not in. Do you know how many lonely rich people I know? I live in the Bay Area. Do you know how many wealthy tech people I know? Miserable. They are not happy. They have all the money. They fly all over the world. Today they are in Tokyo. Next tomorrow they are here. They are working remotely and traveling all over the world. But they are unhappy. Not by money. It is the life you impact with the little you have. Hello, Mary's Amazing Kitchen. Thanks for joining us. We have to value each other. Thank you very much, Maris. We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. We need to value each other. If we don't value each other, then what's the purpose? We're not better than animals. We're not better than animals. Oh. Even animals, they value each other. You don't even see where chicken they fight for in children. Near chicken when he just born, near them. You go see the viciousness in chicken. I've been attacked by chickens before. Because my mom used to have a chicken farm in our house. Near them, they go the way they'll take fight you, you go be like say they're trained with Kung Fu master. They go show you, they go poke everything for your body near them. Eh? It's all vanity, treasure, desire. Everything we have is vanity upon vanity. The most important You want to create wealth, impact lives, impact the lives of people, touch someone with a smile. You don't know the impact you will make just by saying something kind to someone, just by seeing sadness on someone's face and say, I hope you're doing amazing, Have a great day with a smile. You don't know. We are so robotic now, eh? Now work, make money. I want to get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, get the bag, enter hole. Get the bag, enter on early grave. Now by get the bag, everything is balanced. Everybody's not going to be a billionaire. But you need to have the necessary values as a human being to have the right impact in life. Look at Peter Obi. I'm not bringing him up because he's the most popular person. Yeah, he is right now. But his story is interesting because this man has not spent a dime campaigning. All he's doing is touching people. Look at him. Even when they asked him to address the insult that was dished on him by another party, he said, we'll reach out to them with love. Please tell me. No matter what happens tomorrow, that man is going to go down in history as one of our Nigerians' greats. Human beings, when you're able to connect, the fact that this man is able to connect to the everyday person is what is driving this movement. Nothing else. It's not magic. We cannot fold our hands and just allow people injustice to just happen. When someone does not have money, does not know anybody, they just squeeze the life out of them. And then when you're trying to fight the evil, the people that will fight you the most are the same like you. They are your women folk. Now women ain't worse pass. Now the same women are the worst pass. Now they drag your hand back. No, we don't know yet. Let's not do cover up nonsense. The reason why our society is the way it is, we never used to have this level of decadence in Nigeria. Never. You feel from here, enter motor, enter, go your village, nothing will happen to you. Now the men for inside the motor, when you're they go even protect you. Eh? Exactly. Apologetic me. Let he that stand take heed that he should not fall, because you got to say, oh yeah, I don't arrive. I have all the money now. I have all the best clothes in the world. I travel around the world. I'm this, I've arrived. Oh, more be careful. Rora, lower, calm down. Calm down. You don't know. Be happy inside your house. If the Creator has blessed you with something, enter inside house, say, God, thank you. Thank you. Enjoy it. Don't rub it in other people's faces. Enjoy it. Enjoy it quietly. Enjoy it. You have money. Enjoy it quietly. Bless those that are around you that you can bless. Bless them with it. You don't have to announce. We need to be very careful, Neka. You're right. We have to be careful what we think about others, what we say. I tell you a quick story. There was a time I went to a party. I may have shared this story before, but for the benefit of those that have not heard it before. So there's this girl I knew. I knew her through another friend. We're not really that close. So we happened to meet at this event. I was like, oh, hi, it's been that I knew her from someone. So I saw her, we recognized each other, and I said hi. And then the day was going, and then she walks up to me and she says, hey, are you married? I'm like, no, not yet. She's like, this girl just announced, I don't know what got into her. She now said, look, this girl is here. She's not contributing anything to the society. She's just there, no man, no children. Ha! What's the purpose of life if you're not doing any of those? She said it loud. Most of the people around the party, people that were in the party heard. Do you know, I didn't even know how to react, to be honest. I was so removed. You know how some things will happen and you're not prepared for it. You won't know how to respond. I just smiled and I walked away. Do you know, a couple of months later, I want to say maybe about 2 months after, she calls me. I don't know how she got my number because we're not that close. She found my number, she called me and she said, hey, I was surprised when she called me. I didn't even recognize her number, right? Because for phones with ID, you can tell. But because I didn't have a number, of course, I picked up the phone and she said hello, and I said hello, and she was talking. I recognized the voice and I'm like, who's this? And she introduced herself again. I said, oh, hi, and everything. And then she said, oh, that, she just wanted to say she doesn't know if I already know. I'm like, no, what? Me and they that close before. Now, anyway, she said the baby that I didn't even know she was pregnant, that she was pregnant. She ended up losing that child. She ended up losing the child she was carrying. Now, I'm not saying, I did not, because I smiled. I didn't know how to respond to her. I just walked away. Seto, how do you respond to that kind of thing when people put you out in public like that? I just walked away. We need to be careful. We really need to be careful. You see, this creator, he not like injustice, so he not like injustice. You think say you they get away with them. I dey do am, nobody go know. I can do whatever I like. Now me get the whole world. You don't know. You just don't know. Now wetin your eye they fit see physically. The one they near you, now you they fit see. You cannot see what's behind. You cannot. No matter how bright your eyes are, no matter how sharp your physical eyes, you cannot see. You can only see far enough. Exactly. I joined when you made a group when we can take nothing in this life. I had an out of body experience, y'all. When God says time is up, you see all your possessions. Yes, you can't take one tiny bit thing, nothing. All the wealth, all the children, all the husband, all the possession, gbogbo and I here go day. If there's nobody to take it, dust could overtake them. Do you know that they are discovering cities underground? Cities, a whole city that they find them inside the earth, even inside the sea. I saw a clip one time, I think it was from National Geographic or wherever. These people went deeper in the sea, beyond the sea level. You get where level they reach for sea. They go deep. They were able to find machine. They were able to go deeper. They found another city, an ancient city. They still they excavate to find, so that they go see whether they fit get anything. My people, see, your eye can only see so much. Let's be careful. Let's be humble. Let's be humble. Exactly. Exactly. What of the guy that created Apple? Typical example. Everybody, I'm sure, must have read the letter he wrote prior to his death. He discovered on his dying bed that everything he was pursuing, I want to be the best, I want to be the best. At the end of the day, what is most important is in your life is the people you made an impact on, your family, your loved ones. Those are the real treasures in life. One of the richest men in America, one of the billionaires in America back in the day, I think he was the one that's owned Standard Oil. I can't remember his name now. One of those wealthy people, though, he was a billionaire. The guy married so many women, put them in various quarters. This man died alone. They found him in his sitting room. He just be like, who sleep? He did there. He gone back for there. Billionaire. My sister and my brother, wetin we dey find for this world? Wetin dey this world? Wetin dey this world? Welcome, Patience. Let's go through a mail that thank you. It's nothing, my sister. I've had surgery. And I've taken general anesthesia, hey, anesthesia, oh, egbami, English. I know what I experienced, my sister. I know, needless to say, it just re-emphasized that in this life, you have no control. Zero. You think you have control? Now lie. Loriro, you are not in control. Oh. Don't deceive yourself. If they are deceiving you, tell them you hear, but you can't be deceived. You are not. You see this wake up, when we wake up, they talk so. We are not in control. Anything can happen right now, this second, this very minute. We need to be careful. You see someone that is suffering. If it is in your power, do what you can. Never walk away when somebody is suffering and pretend like you don't know. Don't act like that. Do what you can. Put a smile on people's faces. When somebody's right has been trampled upon, don't be quiet. Do not be silent. Don't cover up evil. It will overtake you if you keep covering it up. The fact that you know about that evil, it will haunt you. If it doesn't haunt you, it will haunt your generation. These things are real. These things are real, people. Thank you, Adaya. Need I say more? I look at past presidents, exactly, upon all the money they looted. The man has spent at least past 15 years not able to walk or wear shoes. Make una hear. It's not by money. The lives of people are important. People are your wealth. It's not the material thing. It's not paper money. It's not paper money. It's not. Paper money will grow wings and fly away. All your wealth will grow wings and fly. But people will never forget. Do you know there are people who don't spend time in prayers? Because people are praying for them. Things are moving. You'll be wondering how this person is just so, everything is just entering, because people are praying for them. People are your wealth. It's not your paper money. It's not what you possess. It is people. If somebody is hungry and you have money to buy food for them and you can feed them, if you feed them, do you know the kind of satisfaction you give them? Just the fact that they are thirsty and you give them water. Do you know the type of satisfaction that comes from being in the desert with heat, and then somebody offers you cold water? That is exactly how it is. And then the response that you get just from that singular act, it might not be in material things, but it might translate in other areas. You might be one of those people that never fall sick. When people are saying, I can't see food to eat, oh, my children cannot pay, you'll be getting help from all over. People will be helping you to pay fees for your children, not because you asked them, but because of actions you have taken. Because of actions you have taken. I'm telling you, these things are real. See, a good heart with clean hands, that is what you need to live life. Make sure your hands are clean. Your heart is clean towards anyone. You are not thinking evil against another person. You're not wishing the evil things upon someone else. Good things will happen for you. When people are trying to harm you, they'll be exposed. You'll be protected. You will have the protection of creation itself. How can you harm somebody who is hidden in the shadow of a creator? How? You won't even see them in your sphere to harm. Hey, Marriott, welcome. We're only 40 minutes in, so you can replay it after this, Sha. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Obodo oh, Yibo, 6B of life. 6B of life. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. I appreciate you, Gidigon. Eh? Let's be careful. Yeah, so I beg go carry Joko. Some of us get cola nuts and palm wine. Anyone, I tie scarf. Now scarf I tie for years. So everybody carry Joko one after the other. This life, na small. Not forget, say this life, you not come with anything. Anybody you see, when you know, see you feel help. Nobody they talk to me you get all the money for the world for you to be able to reach somebody else. You see somebody suffering an injustice around you. Don't be quiet. Not quiet, not saying, not concern me, not be my sister, not be my brother, because you don't know when you go show up for your front door. You don't know when you go show up. May God not let us see bad things. We have to be careful with our actions. We need to start to retrain our minds. I grew up with men that impacted value in me. I was never afraid for one day that somebody would touch me the wrong way. It never crossed their mind. They treated me like you know how many mentors I have, male mentors I had in my life? One of my best friends in secondary school, her father was a mentor. I used to go and spend holidays with them in Warri because dad worked in Shell then. You know what this man used to do? He would take us out every weekend on Sunday. He would take all of us out. All the girls were 4 in the house, grown girls. Take us all out to nice restaurants in Warri that time. When we get there, after we have eaten, he will buy, ask us to choose our menu, we will choose and everything. He will now tell us afterwards, he will now say, do you know why I take you guys out? He will not explain to us. He'll say, because I don't want any scallywag. That's what the man they speak English that time. Great man, Mr. Oko. I pray for the man's continued health, honestly, and long life. That man impacted me. He gave me he set a standard of the type of men that you should look out for to be with. This man was a husband to his wife. You need to see he and his wife. Love go, they hungry you. See, because I don't want any scallywag to come and bribe you, buy you Fanta and Coke. And then you now be laughing and cackling and rolling all over and be coming to tell me you're in love. It's not by food that you know whether a man loves you or not. It's in his character. You say stuff like that. That was one. I had a relative that married the man he married. She married a guy. The man was Yoruba from Abeokuta. Wonderful man, Uncle Femi. Oh my God. This man took me like his daughter. Then, because he worked in one of these high-profile places in Nigeria, so they used to have a lot of big men come home. Sometimes we used to have big dinners. When they will come, they'll be putting eye on my body. One of them was an Alhaji, and the man will always bring all these fancy magazines and tell me to pick out what I want, so he can buy them and bring them for me, right? Anytime. So now, because we're so used to talking to, I was so used to communicating with them, my cousin and her husband. Every time we're at dinner, we would talk. I would gist them about my day's activity and all of that. He now found out the day the man came, and I was going back to school that day, the man brought a lot of money that he wanted to give to me. Uncle Femi stopped him in his tracks and said, excuse me, I'm not going to mention the man's name because you guys will probably know this person. This man, my uncle said, excuse me, told the man, can I talk to you for a minute outside? Took the man outside. Now from there, the man go, I don't know what they discuss. Uncle Femi came back, right? Took that money from me and gave it back to him. When he came back, he now sat me down and told me, say, no, I don't want you to get into this habit. I don't want him to entice you with that. He now started giving me tricks like, don't allow anyone, don't take something from anyone unnecessarily. Because sometimes men are tricky. They'll give you something because they feel they can buy you. You don't want that. You don't want to come across. This man used to give me tips when a guy is talking to you. He used to make me gist him about men that I thought I used to be embarrassing them because the man was like a father. So it was embarrassing for me to tell him the people that were toasting me because it was like, he would force me to say, I bet, come on, tell me, who is he? We need to have him. If any guy is talking to me, he will make sure I invite the guy home. And they will question the man. When they question and when the guy go see question, if you're not serious, he go jackpa. They not take me play. They not take my father. That one teach me waiting the meaning of hard work. When you go enjoy the labor of your hands. Now that one, my papa impact that one on us. And this strength and this alpha female attitude, don't we get? Now my papa is still now from our papa we carry him. All of us for the house, alpha female, all of us. Now my papa we carry him from. When I finished with that, my dad said, you must do your master's. After master's, you go for PhD. The man was a pusher. He did not care. Although, on the other hand, he was like, where is husband? Where is husband? I said, look at you people. You will say, go to school. You will say, where is husband? Choose one. You know? So I'm saying all of this because we used to have society. We used to have a society like that, for goodness sake. We used to have a society where children were safe. We used to. We need to go back there. Whatever it is that has brought these unfortunate things happening in our society, we need to start unlearning them. We need to start re-educating people on our culture, on our values. Believe what you want to believe. But if these core values are not part of you, then you are not a child of a creator. You're not the child of a creator. Your master is not God. People used to be afraid of God now. I know, I didn't even think about it, Mirabel. When things happen to you, you wonder. You just don't, you don't have the words. You know? You don't have the words. Exactly. Sis B, he died alone. It was only, isn't it sad? It took him falling critically ill to understand the value of life. It is really nothing when you hi. It is Sis B. Comment section is life. It is life, Greetings, Vivian. Welcome. He will. It's a fact, Sister Tony. It's a fact. No, Adewale, the dating show is tomorrow at 11 a.m. Be there. Be there. We need to find Adewale correct babe. Oh my God. The topic for today, Vivian, I'm sure somebody has already explained. So this is village meeting. In village meeting, we talk about matters that affect us. You know, we talk about everything. Like, for instance, the topic for the day was because everybody's aware of what happened with Princess, the comedian. And I listened to her video. We were on Obodo Yebo TV a little while ago. And so we're just coming back to the village meeting to sensitize our village people so that we on our own will know what to do and how to deal with each other respectfully. So this is the purpose of village meeting. Thank you, village sister. Thank you, a village auntie and sister. It means exactly. Silence in the face of injustice means you're complicit. Absolutely. Exactly, Sister Tony. Ènìyàn ni aṣọ mi. People are your wealth. Some people, they come out of school. They don't know anybody. It is the people that they have met along the way. People that they have, they one way or the other affected Now they go remember, say, I remember that person who I better bring and come my company, make it come manage my company. Now some people say they get work. When they say now who know man, not necessarily. If you grow up with a group of people, you have friends, right, that are highly placed and they see value in you and what you bring, they will appoint you. You don't have to go through any ropes. They will appoint you. My pastor once said, if you are called to be a witness when something bad happens and you keep silent or say nothing, it's bad. Exactly. There's no difference. Exactly. Sister Tony, we played in the neighborhood freely. I used to go to Warri to go and stay in my friend's house. My friend, she had one older brother, two older sisters, right? One younger brother, and other sisters. Were many in the house, but the house was huge. So everybody had their own rooms. I think it was like 5-bedroom house, right? My goodness, there was nothing like that. It was nothing like that. We'll play outside. I will even go to some of my friends' houses. Dad will be there. You will even be the one that will serve us food and give us food. You say, have you eaten? People should come and eat. Come and eat. You, as he's making his children's food, you make our own that came to visit. Eh? Oh, she's going live. Oh my goodness. I wish I could be part of it too. They will never. Yemoja Danto, I'm telling you, welcome to my channel. They will never. It's sad though. It's sad. Me, I played outside as a child though. I did 10-10. I did what did they call it? Boju boju. We climbed rock. We used to climb trees. That time when fruit, mango season, agbalumo season, and we they climb tree that time. We'll climb tree, pluck am for all of our friends, pluck basin full, carry and go house. Now we on outside we dey day outside. Unless when we need to read, then we go there inside, they read our books. We get community of friends that time. And also people, parents, they pay attention to everybody else speaking. If they see me outside, they will go tell me, before I reach out, they don't tell my pastor, we see your pikin, no. We need to empathize with each other. We need to have a change of mind. We need to rethink the way we treat each other. We need to see value in each other. We need to embrace each other. When somebody is going through something that is wrong, we need to come together with one voice and condemn the evil. If we don't condemn with the evil, how will it cease? Look at the situation of our country today. Look at the way the nation is, for crying out loud. Is anybody enjoying it? Look at us rotating from one fraudulent person to another fraudulent person. In a society, we have bright minds. In a society full of geniuses, intelligent people, kind people. Look at the society, look at the leaders that we have, and we keep voting in, and people keep coming out and wanting the same evil to remain at the top. There is no way the evil will remain at the top that it will not ruin the bottom. There is no way. Let's not kid ourselves. Until we change the way we think, until we see each other as one, and look at each other and tell each other the truth, we will not get where they go. We will be recycling, and it will be getting worse. Is that what we want? It was one of these. Yes, Vivian. That time when we did a shell club, that time, those houses for shell quarters now. Oh, come on with the waka, swimming pool, day there, things, day, the activity, full ground, repete. Would they go around during night, for night like this now, so everywhere go bright, lights everywhere. Exactly, Sister Tony. We'll use chalk, draw for ground, square, and square boxes. We'll call they do 10-10. They jump from one box to the other. That was when he took a village. Exactly. Right now, you cannot trust the village. You can't even trust one per person in the village. Not talk of the village itself. You can't. It no longer exists. Then you could leave your children with other people and you'll be guaranteed that they will take care of your children. Exactly. The ones that take your children now, they just want to mess that child's life up. Are we not hearing stories every day? I'm not going to go into the details of Princess. I know people have watched her video and all of that. I don't want to dwell on that. I just want to talk as villagers, as people of the same community. Moving forward, this is what we should be doing. We should start unlearning certain things. I know social media has created a side of life, a kind of lifestyle for people. Let's not forget who we are as human beings. We are human first. We are human. It's flesh and blood here. Okay? Remember that when you do something to someone else, because the person is quiet does not mean they cannot do anything. Don't mistake. The person may not say anything, but what is behind that person? And when he wrestle with you, for the rest of your life, you go they wonder wetin hit you. You gotta guard yourself, guard your actions, guard it all. Yes, so Sister Tony, you cannot family. You can't trust family. How much more? You cannot. I remember one time we were having a conversation. Some of my relatives, they're like, that they want to send their children to come and spend holiday with me. I say, where? I say, nobody, no child, no person's child is coming to spend holiday with me. I'm sorry. No, you are not sending your children to come and spend with who? If something happened, una go take side. Abeg, I no fit shout. I no fit make everybody take care of their pikin by themselves. Abeg, biko. When they don't grow, when they are full adults, they feel say, okay, we are coming to Auntie Omoye's house. What's the problem? Until then, don't send me any baby. Don't send me any children and say you are coming to stay in your sister's house. Take care of your child yourself. So you must have the number of children that you can take care of. I will support you when I can with the little that I have. But I no go do pass myself because I don't want bad name. I no want. I beg, because I no fit. This life, it has changed. The way we used to know it before is not the same. But human beings remain. So since now we remain, we need to learn to treat each other better and see each other as human beings first. See each other as human beings first. Are you human? That's the question. I will treat you the way I will treat my brother. I'll treat you the way I'll treat my sister as much as I can. Right? Until you give me a reason to doubt you, then I'll withdraw. That's how I've always operated, though. I love hard. That's why I hold back. I love hard. And when I'm loyal to the T. I don't look left and right. Once I follow somebody, I'm following that person. I'm following that person. And if the person is not doing something correctly, I will quietly tell the person, no, I think you should do it. I'm that person. I'm that person. Do you understand? We need to start imbibing some real values that matter, not flimsy things, not flimsy excuses. Not say, because this person is not close to me, so I don't have to feel bad. Or, well, thank God it's not my family. Hello. We forget we are connected. We might not be physical, but we are connected spiritually. What affects you affects me. You might be millions of miles away from me. The fact that you're a human being on the surface of this earth, whatever happens to you happens indirectly through me, is also happening to me. It's a ripple effect. We are like an ocean. Where you drop a coin in the middle of an ocean, what happens? Waves are created. That's how we are as people. Until we learn to value ourselves, until we learn to call out the evil and not be quiet when our brother is doing wrong. We are not. Back in the day, our forefathers used to know how to deal with people like this that did this to children. They used to know how to deal with them. They go just sleep, they don't go wake up. Then they know they take and play. Evil was not as high then. Look at it now. It's everywhere. It's taking the reins of power. And we are folding our hands and we are looking. We are speaking English from now to tomorrow, discussing nonsense. You see somebody that is doing terribly wrong, wounding the society, killing, deleting people. No food, nothing, stripping people to the bare minimum. And we're still clapping. We're clapping and rejoicing with them. We are dancing around. We are saying, yes, they must. We try to cover and butter up the evil deeds they have done. Because one way or the other, we are benefiting. You know, we only see one way. We never think about all of the millions of people that will suffer for our own selfish actions. We're always thinking about me, myself, my family, my children. If not only you and your children in this world, who people go rule over? Who go pay the taxes? Eh? Who go pay the taxes? We have to snap out of this selfish attitude that we have. We need to start unlearning this selfishness that is not taking us anywhere. We need to. This selfishness not get where they carry us go. It not get where they carry us go. We should all be clamoring for the common good, for the common peace, for the common love, joy of everyone, whether they're your brother or sister or not. Because if your neighbor is at peace, you people will not be quarreling. No. If your neighbor is at peace, he will not be thinking about you. You not go think, oh, I want to do harm to somebody. If your neighbor is at peace with you, there will be no kidnappers. There will be nobody. If your neighbors are at peace with you, think about it like that. If my neighbor is happy, they have a good job, they are doing okay, why would they be concerned about what's happening in my own household? Why would they be concerned about, this person has brighter, this thing, their children are sharper, their children wear better clothes? Nobody will be thinking about you. Because you'll be enjoying their life quietly. You people will meet on the playground with your children. And you people will grow healthy relationships, friendships. And you will now build healthy communities. In the Old Testament, they say, if your is it the Old Testament now, be the New Testament? I beg, the theologians, specialists in the Bible, make una correct me if I'm wrong, if I no talk am well. They say if your eye make you commit sin, make you cut and comot. If your hand make you commit sin, cut and comot. Not physically, but when you see, say, evil, they perpetrate for somewhere, right? You go call them out. You go call that evil out. Because the moment you expose evil, guess what? It go run. It go disappear. It go disappear fast. But when you keep quiet, the evil go get boldness. It go they grow bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what happens. So we don't allow too many things left unsaid, left uncorrected. So our children are suffering. Our women are suffering. Even the women that are suffering are also part of the problem, because for them, it is their normal. So they don't see anything wrong. Sometimes they justify the action because they are used to the trauma. They are used to the evil. It's become part of them. So they are not able to see clearly. I love very hard but dislike harder. Yes, me too. Yep. Wow. No kidding. Are you serious? Wow. Hey. Wow. Ricky Martin faces up to 50 years. You see him? Alleged relationship with his 21-year-old nephew, Torí Ọlọ́run. Nítorí Ọlọ́run. What is wrong with people, for crying out loud? My village people. I don't talk rich now. I never talk rich. I think I have finished talking all the talk I want to talk. I just want to encourage us as villagers, as community village people. Make we look out for each other. Keeping up with the Joneses' attitude is what's causing all these problems. Yes, they're not content anymore. They are not. They are not. Looking, what person gets, you when get this, you go see your neighbor, you go, they put eye. Lack and need telling. You are not satisfied with what you have. Must you have what they have? Contentment is important as a human being. Will you go and somebody will go delete himself? You want to be like Cardi B, you want to, you know what Cardi B do to get to where she did? You know what these people they do to be and maintain the position they are in? Do you know? Do you want to know what they do? Your heart go fi carry am. My sister, even Animal Kingdom, I'm telling you, they don't. Animal, they know your own. You near, I say chicken for my mama back here at that time. Chicken. You near chicken pikin. When you just born, you sit down on top of the egg, you near. The kind resistance when you go face. Now that time I respect chicken. I not be the respect chicken before. I they look them like I beg you, these ones we can handle them. You run, you catch them for where when chicken show me pepper, I can't get respect for chicken. If chicken do kung fu style for me, I dress. I know they argue. Exactly. People are behaving worse than animals. How do you explain that? No self-control. Thank you very much, Ineka. No self-control. Lack of evil. Thank you. No self-control. No self-control. I don't understand. You not fit do without. You not fit hold your bola. I don't understand though. I don't understand. You not fit hold your bola. You don't fit tell your bola, say respect yourself. Talk to your bola. Say no, respect yourself, bola. We ain't doing this. Come on now. Are you kidding me? Yeah, so Sister Toyi, that chicken show me. I still remember. I can still imagine it today. When I go their pen, I say make I go clean up the place. So you know how chicken poop be now, to clean up the place so that it go dey okay for them. When that chicken, when he said kung fu for me like this, karate, I bow. I say wow. Woo. Me self, I want to dey act off with the chicken. Now the chicken fly, peck my hand. Let me say, who you be? You know even fear. The chicken when they stand up to me, they use the chest, they pump me, they push me. I say, sure, see chicken, no. I had to run out of the pen house. I had to run. My mom was like, what's happening? I told her, she was laughing. They were all laughing at me. They could not. I said, the chicken carry chest up. Hey, he said, today is today. You people just think you can just come inside this penthouse and just do anyhow. And I'm still taking care of my children. You want to come and disturb me? Now he bring chest up, set, karate style, kung fu. Hey, chicken turn ninja for my hand, he said. Una they laugh. Not true. I'm still traumatized from that chicken fight. I'm not going to lie. I see they eat chicken, but they're not there alive now. So I'm telling you, chicken show me. Oh, I see me still get trauma from chicken dealing with me. I still get that trauma. I still get that trauma. When the chicken raise chest, carry a head up like this, He dey do koko. He dey near me with him big. I say, sure, what did they happen? I had to run. Everybody laughed at me in the house that day. My sister Adaya, that one another thing be that too. Bola na man part now. Dingeling, man dingeling. Na be Bola. I'm telling you, the chicken tell me, say, I'm a mama bear. You near my chicken, you near me, you near my children. Who they? Come outside. And chicken fly come off for where we put her. He stand up to me. He say, who they there? Show me what you got. If he peck me for hand as to tell me, say, I ready come to fight. When I come the waka comot, he dey pursue me, stand, come wele me, stand for my front again, raise chest up. Say, where you just say you dey wrong, go na me and you today. Be ready for fight. Yee? Yay. I'm telling you, I need therapy. I bet to send therapist my way. Chicken have attacked me. I'm telling you, no joke. This one not serious talk. I remember I sent therapist. I need to discuss that chicken episode. I never see where chicken rise up like this with his chest. He showed me, so where you they go? We outside. That's what he tell me, say, we outside. I'm outside. Come now. You say you want to fight. Oh yeah, bring them on now. Are they here? Come. I just say you they do anyhow. They look now, since now they do me anyhow. Now no side they get you there for yeah. I'm outside. Now so the chicken, I'm outside. I fear I respect chicken that day. I no go lie, yo. They put bad mothers to shame. I'm telling you. Sister Tony, I've said it all, though. You want to know how to mother your children, look at a chicken, man. Then they do their own. You can easily catch a chicken, whatever, and all of that. But don't try it when they are taking care of their children. Don't. Mothers can learn from chickens. They know they play with their own. Don't be someone with their so. They know they take their own play at all. Meanwhile, human being, they go they duduke their children. Wetin person know they use ear here. Oh no, wow. It's sad though. But we need the work not fit our community. We need to be doing it. We need to be managing it like that. The one we fit do, we do. Make we at least play our own role. Make our own hand clean and our heart clean. Make we do them like that. Let's keep our hearts clean and our hands clean. Anybody asks you, say, what you do? You go say, see, I no follow do evil. I even call them out to see my hand no day. So if anybody they suffer, make the people when they suffer be the direct people when they do the evil and the ones when they're quiet. You at least you talk your own, you put your voice. So your own, you will be removed from the punishment. It's true. Exactly. Human beings have a lot to learn from animals. A whole lot. Take the chicken for an example. You don't need to look too far. Don't be going to lion, tiger. Look at the chicken. Chicken, they take your own play. Even the birds in the sky, when they fly, when they lay their eggs for their nest, they choose the tree when they lay their nest put. And when they lay their nest for their carry their children to bear, train their children, they go train that pikin well before they leave the pikin. Honestly, I'm telling you. Any therapist in the house, $10 an hour therapy. For chicken attack. Exactly. Look out for other people's children. You see that there's harm. Protect the child. Run. Protect that child. Doesn't have to be your own, because you don't know where your child will be tomorrow. My father used to say, be careful. He used to say it then at home. You say it doesn't, that, people need to be careful how you treat other people's children and how you treat your other people as well, because you don't know where your children will be tomorrow and who they're going to need help from tomorrow. My dad was a staunch believer, and my mom would say, my hand, her hand clean, her heart clean. That's what my mom used to say. Growing up, I used to hear it a lot. OJ, hello, thank you, welcome. Oh, now when I want end, now I come the enter house, enter village square. Even soldier aunt, my sister, yes, very organized. When they go, they go look for food to store. Soldier aunt, discipline. You see them in a row walking. Strong team. They're not a break. Exactly. You really want to. God is always constantly telling us to observe animals. The way the soldier ant, they store food, they go disciplined, man, in a row. They go, they carry food, they go store. When during the time when they know say they no go fit come out. No, I beg, we have a lot to learn. We need to go back to the drawing board, because we have missed it somewhere. We have missed it. Those of us that know, teach those that don't know. Pass this knowledge down. We need to start doing more and more, because all the evil that I'm hearing that is coming out of Nigeria, I've never heard it in my life before. I've never seen it in my life before. Yes, there were things that happened growing up in my time, but they were not this egregious. They were not. Ènìyàn máa ń ra ilé ayé gbé ni o. I can't even translate. As in, someone hides to live their life. I don't understand. Maybe Abemo could help us interpret too. I like that. I know, OJ, I understand. You feel watch replay. I don't even, the thing be say, when I schedule the thing today, because we get our dating in diaspora tomorrow. So if we don't meet for Village Square today, Sunday now, what do they call them? Obodo Yibo get when they do. And I know they like to miss Obodo Yibo own like that. So in order for me not clash, now make me say, make I change the date, the time. We could just do the village meeting today, being Friday, so that tomorrow, when they do the dating show, I know say Sister B gets your own show. I think that for married people, maybe they figure they do their own. Then we, the single people, gather here on tomorrow at 11 a.m. Make we connect lovers. Make we grow our village community. I beg, make we grow them, so that we go feed the share salt and pepper with each other. Who no get go share with who get. Now so I understand, OJ. No wahala. You feel catch them on replay. Nothing spoil. They doff my heart. Sister Tony, they doff my heart for Soldier Anto. When I see them, I they respect. I go they look them. Now so I go they look them for ground. Now so they go arrange in line. They march, they go. They go find food be that too. They go find food be that. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Real squad. You not fit break them apart too. If you enter middle, let's say you not say that you waka past them like that. Guess what? They go scatter, they won't go arrange again. No. Life is borrowed. Okay. Life is borrowed. Okay. Even Sister Toyi has struggled, but Adaya has helped us here a little bit. I think it's close to that, actually. Life is borrowed. Absolutely. Our time here is borrowed. Borrowed time. Borrowed time, borrowed breath, man. Borrowed breath. And ẹnìtàn máa ń yá ilé ayé gbé. Oh, I see. Ó máa ń yá ilé ayé gbé. Borrowed. We live on borrowed time. Ẹnìtàn máa ń yá. Ènìyàn, right? Adaya, I think you meant to say ènìyàn. Ènìyàn máa ń yá ilé ayé gbé. Absolutely. We live on borrowed time. Oh, okay. Awesome. So we'll see you tomorrow at 11. Yeah, Neka. So we live on borrowed time. That's what it means. Exactly. It has really changed. They have serious dedication and loyalty. Ants, forget. You break them apart, they will go and reorganize, and then go on the same path again. You know, they will organize themselves again. Bam, unbreakable bond. No, we get a lot to learn. No, that's why nature is good. That's why we need to be in nature. This is why it is important. Nature, you connect when you're in nature. You really do. Because little things become obvious to you. Just being still in nature and watching and listening, even for the sound of the birds, the trees whistling and the wind. There's a lot we can learn from creation itself that we can take and run with. No, we're not patient enough to listen. We're always in a hurry. Get the bag. Whoa. You get the bag, finish. The life no day to enjoy it. Of what use is it? Of what use? Exactly. Bees too. Bees, absolutely. Exactly. The eagle will teach you what perseverance is and tenacity. The eagle will teach you how to stand in the midst of a storm. Hey, well, I watched National Geographic one time, where eagle, they fly against the storm. My goodness. I say, wow. Wow, look at that. I'm telling you, God create, I no lie, He create, Hey, everything where with the answers where we they look for this world, the day nature. If we are attentive enough, we go find the answer. Even all this sickness here, sickness there, it day nature. The food when you they eat, fruits, the food when you they eat from ground, some of them are to heal disease. Some of them are to heal the disease. You don't need medicine, you don't need doctor. Go doctor, make them they cut, they chop. No, you go eat yourself to wellness. Know what you're feeding your body. Know what. See the way our grandmothers were, and even our own mothers. There's certain things they eat, there's certain things they will not eat. There's certain things they just will not eat because it's not good for their body. It is well. I leave us with this. As our village they grow, make we they remember, say, we are our own responsibility. You see bad thing, talk and come out. If you see person when they do bad, call them out. Now only insult you go chop. If the person disrespect you, you don't talk your own. You don't talk your own, you don't waka. It is now on that person's head. Don't see evil and close your eyes. Don't. Because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Where you can help somebody, help. You don't have to have millions to help people. Where you can help, if the Creator has laid it on your heart, help that person and keep moving. Everything is wisdom. Wisdom in everything. Why did God say the meek shall inherit the earth? This is the reason why. When you're humble, when you're quiet, when you're observing, you know what to do. Your life go day longer because you don't have any controversies in your life. You go live healthy life. Your life will be full of joy. We cannot forget to have fun. OJ, we can't. Life is fun. You step outside, you look around you, you see the trees, you see everything, the blue skies, and all this. There's a reason. Marriott, what they do? You they look. What you they look, Marriott? Oh my goodness. This has been fun, guys. I'm glad that we're able to meet here for our village meeting. I'm really glad that we're able to make this happen today. So, true, Mirabel, thank you very much. I always forget to ask to like. Mokuna like the video, mokuna share. So tomorrow, mokuna bring una single brothers and sisters over. Let them come and connect here. Tomorrow, there's no room for shyness. So if people don't move, we shut the show down on time. No, so you people are going to dictate how this dating thing goes tomorrow. Whether the time will be utilized properly or whether na sit down look we go dey do like monkey. So it is up to you. I leave it all to you to decide for tomorrow at 11 a.m. We shall be here again to collect. Late Chasby said, if each one could reach one and each one could teach one, what it be? Yes, absolutely. I agree with that. On camera, now people when they won't come on camera, it go good may they come because it go make them even more serious. Yes, so mona send una cousins, una brothers, una relatives, make una send them come. May they come meet wife for here. May they come meet husband. May they come connect. All the people when they say I don't like to go out, I don't like to leave my chair. Oh yeah, make una come meet somebody from una chair, from una chair to una TV or una phone. Make una come meet somebody tomorrow. There's no room for shyness. So 11 a.m. California time. Yes. Translate them to your time. Let's meet here. Let's connect people. Share to your friends and your family. Tomorrow I go make Marriott not worry now. She be tomorrow I go bring Marriott come. He go show himself for camera. Marriott now gorgeous gorgeous lady. Make it come show us tomorrow. We want to see her live and direct. Marriott, come and show us that your beautiful face that you keep hiding. Tomorrow you come and bring it out. And that's your long luscious hair. You never tell me the secret, oh. Okay, oh. Are they here? Are they wait for the ingredients them? So now I bet we could spread the love, oh. All we owe each other in this life is love. Let's respect each other, love each other. Let's try and correct the ills in our society. Let's change the narrative. Yes, so Marriott is a beautiful girl now. Marriott, you have to come and show that your beautiful face. So see cheekbone. Hey, when they say melanin popping, Marriott na melanin dripping. Marriott na mocha. They call this their Starbucks coffee. Mochaccino, I be frappuccino. I have the Starbucks persons. Mona correct me. Is it frappuccino or caramel? Caramel dripping all. You need to see Marriott more. See cheekbone, see facial structure. Hey! Oluwa, Nigerian women una fine, oh. Some of una they fine, My goodness. I go dey wonder say now, wow, person just born pikin, just fine like this. Now wow, model more. In fact, OJ, your head dey there. Model, I'm telling you. Marriott, truly, why did you not try out model? You have the features, man. Now wow, when I go they do shy things. If I get your kind cheekbone, nobody will dey hear word. I'll just join. I'll just the model. I'll go just the model. Well, model. I'm telling you, melanin popping all over the screen, man. Yes, so Adaya is coming to see Marriott's melanin popping tomorrow. Your head is swelling. Oh my God. She go just go they hide. I'm telling you, she go they hide behind. And make sure you fix your mic, Marriott. Oh, be that one you call they talk soft. I know they hear what you they talk. Oh. We need to hear on that tomorrow. Wanna fix on our camera. Oh. I'm telling you, join Victoria's Secrets. Everything. Nigerian women fine, no. I beg, una too fine. I doff my heart for now. I go see some Nigerian women. I go they argue, say they not be Nigerian women. Me self, I go they say no, not be Nigerian, no. But men, we fine. Men, we are beautiful. I beg, make we agree. No bedroom voice tomorrow. Now here. Oh my God, this is so funny. No bedroom voice. Yes, so Marshall's daughter too, man. All of them are fine, no, I'm not gonna lie. All the Nigerian women, when I never see anyone when I go say, oh, all, omo, una be omo, correct melanin popping all over the place. Melanin went dear past gold. Now na be, I beg, much respect. Nigerian women are absolutely beautiful women. Beautiful, no exceptions, I'm telling you. So anyway, guys, make I leave una. It's been real. We have addressed our village issues today. We continue to address them next week. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 11:30. And if you are catching, 11 a.m. If you are catching this on replay, please like, share, comment. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. I appreciate this space. Thanks for the support, the continued support. And let's grow this, man, so that we have more villagers to connect with. All right, bye.